Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Gail.
And we're here in Siena, and this is a 0 day for us, meaning that it's a day of rest in between days of walking. And so we're just taking it easy as much as possible, although we do have an itinerary, of course. We're going to be going to the Duomo here. And right now we're in one of the two famous piazzas in Siena. It's called Il Campo. Pretty famous because it's oval shaped, and it's oval shaped because
it follows the contours of the old Roman Colosseum that once stood here.
That's right. And if you're here, it dishes down towards the city hall over here, and then just behind us up at the top edge is quite an interesting fountain.
It's called the Fountain of Joy, and what it celebrates is the availability to all in Siena of good water. So it's really a celebration of egalitarianism and also of prosperity.
Anyways, that's where we are right now, but we got lots of other stuff planned, so we're going to take you along with us, and hope you'll follow us along.
Sure. This is a stylish place, by the way. People are sunbathing here on this piazza, so you might notice that. This is a place to be seen.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so we'll see you then as our journey continues through Siena.
Il Campo was laid out in the 12th century. That lovely, rich earthen color of the ground and the buildings around it have given us the color that artists used that is called burnt sienna. The large building I'm approaching is City Hall, and you'll see its tall, beautiful tower, 330 feet high. It was built around 1340. The current Duomo dates back to 1215, but its completion was well into the next century. It's just festooned on the exterior with sculpture and just wonderment. And that is nothing compared to the interior. There's this black and white striped kind of feature. It's really a very dark green, that is the dark color. But there are colors and textures on every surface plane. We have stained glass, we have inlaid marble on the floor, we have the dome. The dome is actually painted and it's a trompe l'oeil. It's not really a true coffered, it's meant to look that way. The Duomo includes the Piccolomini Library with its 15th century frescoes. They depict the life of Pope Pius II, who was a native son of the city. There are 10 panels with episodes from his life. Lining the room are illuminated choral manuscripts that were prepared by Benedictine monks. We participated in the escorted Gate of Heaven tour, where we walked up and up and up and into the roof structure of the Duomo.
And it was quite interesting looking into the roof structure, but also at a certain point we got to peer into the central nave of the church itself and look both at the vaults at the top of the nave, which we see here, and then also looking way down to the floor of the nave, where all the little people were at the bottom, almost like little ants down there. We're so far down below us. It's a vast space indeed.
Yeah, those little ants were us earlier in the day. And then alongside the Duomo, you could stand on balconies and look over the building and the city.
Had some spectacular views, of course.
Now we are in the museum. This is the original rose window from the Duomo, and this museum houses original elements from the cathedral which have been taken out and replicated. They're so precious, they are in protected space now. And this museum is part of the new cathedral, what was going to be an extension of the cathedral, where the current cathedral would have been merely the transept, but it really never came to fruition. But the facade of that structure that was dreamed of stands, and today you can go to the top of it and look over the city and the countryside.
And it also offers a spectacular view of the Duomo itself, probably better than going up the tower of the church. You get a really splendid view of the side of the church.
And look at that burnt sienna color that predominates.
Yeah, one final view of the Campo before we just finish off with a nice passeggiata in the early evening, sort of the end of our day.
Yeah, so we'll leave you to the atmosphere of this great city.